Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to put students into groups so that if you want to push an app out to a certain group of students, you could do that without having to send it out to the whole class. So I'm going to click on this group icon after I initiate my Apple Classroom class, this group icon right here, and that's telling me I want to add a new group. So I'm going to name this first group my red group. So maybe this is a group that's doing a certain project, and I want to add students to it. So right now it's giving me my entire class, which is only 2 students, I know. I'm going to tap all the students that I want to be in the red group, and because I only have 2 students, I'm just going to choose just the one, and I'm going to tap this word done in the top right corner. So now my red group would consist of just that one student. And it will save these groups as you exit Apple Classroom. If you go back in tomorrow, your groups will still be there. That's kind of nice because you can assign a group. Maybe this group of students is going to go to Raz Kids while another group might go to a math app when you're going to work with them on some math practice. So I'm going to create another group by clicking on this Add New Group button, and this is going to be my blue group. And I'm going to tap any students that I want to be in the blue group. I can also tap that student 1 again. So maybe the blue group includes student 1 and 2, but my red group is only student 1. So students can belong to multiple groups. And all that does is if I go to the word all, this is my whole class. And then if I go to blue group and I lock the screens, I am only locking the screens of the students that are in my blue group. And I can also unlock their screens again. And same thing if I switch to red group, any of the tools that I use across the top only apply to those students in my red group. So I'm locking then those screens of the students that are in my red group only, and then I'm going to unlock my red group's screens. Same thing would apply if I'm going to push open an app. I'm going to be pushing open that app only for students in my red group when I'm under that tab. If you ever need to remove students from a group, you're going to click on this edit button. You have to be in the group first. And then you're going to click on that edit button, and then you can either check or uncheck students that belong to that group. Then tap the word done up in the top right corner. This could be helpful too if you have students in your classroom, maybe that are in a program where they're not in your classroom all day, and maybe they're in a room next door, because remember, you're still going to control their screens if they're within Bluetooth range, which would really only be in the hallway or maybe the room across the hall or next door. But maybe you don't want to control their screens all day. You could put your whole class in the all, and you could put all of your students in another group minus those students that you don't want to control their screens in a separate group. And that way when those students leave your classroom, you're not accidentally going to lock their screens while they're working with a para in another classroom. So that could be a good use of groups. You can also select groups and get rid of them anytime. You can go ahead and tap and hold down on the group to get rid of them at any time and save or move. And again, those groups do save from day to day, so you only have to make them one time, and you can edit and change them as often as you like.